Good morning, good people. Brother Charbel here in the year of our Lord 2024, coming to you from a beautiful Benedictine monastery while on retreat. And the timing is great because this video will come out on the feast of St. Anthony the Great, or St. Anthony of Egypt, who was known as the father of monks. And we know quite a bit about him thanks to that great occurrence of a saint writing about a saint. We have his life written by the great Saint Athanasius. Often when we think of St. Anthony, we think of St. Anthony and the Temptations. There are many works of art depicting this reality. I'm thinking of one in particular where Anthony is being buffeted and tormented by a gang of ugly, grotesque demons. He's being pulled at, his beard's being yanked, and they're biting him, and yet there's an inner tranquility and a stillness on his countenance, as if he wasn't even bothered by these little pesky imps. Well, what is this kind of inner stillness? The Desert Fathers spoke of something called Apatheia, what later St. Ignatius of Loyola would call holy indifference. It's this ability to withstand the passions by God's grace and maintain an inner tranquility and order and inner peace. It's a kind of detachment from the appetites and the passions. Now, the early monks may have inherited this from the Stoics, but there's one key difference. Apatheia is always accompanied by agape, the love of God. It's not simply an inner resistance to temptations and passions, but rather it's a devotion fueled by the love of God. We have these great sayings of the Desert Fathers, of which St. Anthony has several. I want to share just two with you. First, this is the great work of man, always to have before him his own sins, and to expect temptation to his last breath. So these are the temptations, this is the reality. And this is the desire for apatheia, or that holy indifference. And then there's the agape, that love of God, which fuels the hearts of believers. Here's a saying in reference to that. Abba Anthony said, "I no longer fear God, but I love him, for love casts out all fear." So friends and fellow sinners like myself, let us yearn for this holy indifference, this apatheia, but let us always remember that it's rooted in and charged by that agape, that love of God, and most importantly, the remembrance of God's abundant, eternal love for us. May God give you peace, and if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.